Why am I doing this? What has drove me to a 52-week challenge of a total transformation? Why? I've got many whys, but I've got one major why. Stick around, find out.
Give it to me like...
Of course, one why is to get the weight off so I'll feel better, just like anybody else. But I'm almost 42 years old. I'm a single mom. I work 7 days a week, and I want to feel better and healthier and faster, not slower and older. Although I do look older, but you know, I've been debating on hiding it, but maybe it's just my wisdom. There are many things about me I guess I want to change, as in more than how I feel. I'm only human. I want to look good. I want to look good for me. I don't want to look good for Tom down the street. I want to look good for me. I want to feel good. But another reason is because I have a belief system that anything is possible, and that the mind is the most powerful thing that a human being can hold. I believe anything is possible if you have the right mindset. The right mindset is the thing that puts miracles into action. And I believe everything is here. Right here on earth, right here in front of us. The universe God created, put it here for us to self-sustain. And not just self-sustain as in the apocalypse is coming and being self-sustainable. For us, here in our body, our temple, this is our temple, to stay strong and sturdy. I believe it's already here. And I want to prove that. And another reason is because although there's things I want to change and I want things to be less stressful, I love my life and I don't want to lose my life at all. I still want to be here. I had a serious scare not too long ago. I started getting numb on my left side. It went down my face, started at my face, kind of started on my tongue, and then my nose. And then eventually it went up through my eye and around my forehead, down through my ear, and out my arm, and then down my side. And I thought, at first, I thought it was Bell's palsy because I've had it before. I've had a serious sinus infection that totally knocked me for a loop. But when I started going numb elsewhere, I thought, oh, shoot. I think I better go to the ER. So I did. And at that time, I had other children that I was taking care of. And I had no child care. Again, single parent. And I mean single. As in really single, financially and all. I didn't have nobody. So I went, and the doctor told me, well, that's not Bell's palsy. They did all kinds of tests on me. Did an MRI, and I was there all day, and I was so tired. And then the results come back. And he says, Rebecca, you've had a stroke. Not just one stroke. You've had multiple strokes. Your blood pressure is through the roof. I need to keep you at least overnight. I couldn't stay. And I tried to explain to him, I couldn't stay. I don't have no child care. So he still encouraged me to stay, but I couldn't. So I signed myself out. So basically, it said, if I step outside these doors and I croak, I can't hold nobody responsible for it. I'm on my own. So that's what I did, because I had to get back to the children. And I really began to think, and I was numb. By the time I left, I was numb from the top of my head all the way down to my toes. And when I'm telling you, that is the weirdest feeling. It does not even sum it up. I couldn't even go to the bathroom because I couldn't feel my left side at all. It was totally weird. And I just kept praying, please let my feelings come back. Please, God, let my feelings come back. My hands, anytime I would rub my nose, like my right side would itch, and I would rub my nose like this, it felt like little needles or bees. It tingled and it hurt. And there was the whole side of my face. And when my shirt would touch my side, it bothered me. It felt weird. So I couldn't have anything, any type of clothes that was really tight onto me because it bothered me. I still, to this day, go numb sometimes. And it did bother me, like my face is not drawn or anything, like you see sometimes people who have strokes. But I'm a very outgoing person, and I'm not afraid to speak in front of nobody, and I don't know a stranger, and I'm very witty and like own it. But it has slowed my speech down a bit, and it has made me have to think a little bit more before I put my words out. So sometimes I sound slow, or I'm thinking, or I'm trying to find the words for it. And you know, when it first happened, it really bothered me. It really bothered me. I didn't want to talk to nobody, and I was like, nah. But I got over it. Sometimes I still get aggravated at myself when I can't think what I'm doing. But I just kind of like set in my mind that, you know, you're healing. And I know I am. I know that's what I'm doing. But it was a bad experience. And that is not the worst experience I guess I've had. I have died and come back I seen things on the other side that was completely weird too. But that was the last one, because 3 years ago we moved to Florida, and I was with my partner then, and the children's father, and then he upped and just left after 11 years of being together. And I got to thinking, well, wait a minute, you are on your own here, you know? Those kids depend on you. And you just feel like, as a mother, that ain't nobody can raise your kids as good as you can. It's a human instinct. And I don't want nobody to raise my kids but me. And I want to be there. I want to watch them grow. I want to watch them succeed, and I want to watch them fail, and I want them to watch them succeed some more and fail some more so they can succeed again. I want to be the one there saying, hey, listen to me. See there? I told you so. I want to be there. I don't want my kids growing up and the story that they got is they got this awesome mom that died a tragic death because she was unhealthy. I know there's more out there. And I know anybody can do it that has the right mindset. When you set your mind to something, you can do it. When I was young, and I'm talking like 6, 7, 8, I grew up on a dairy farm. My grandparents were awesome. But I always had this really big imagination. I always see myself different than others. I really did. But I had this huge imagination. And I'm talking like, I like Pegasus. And, you know, just the imaginary creatures. And I loved anything to do with a horse. A Pegasus, a unicorn, a horse. But I asked my grandmother, my grandfather was a preacher, and they had their own church at the home place, and they were very religious. And I asked my grandmother one time, do you think I could fly? Because that's all I wanted to do was fly. And she says, well, if God seen fit and you had enough faith and you really believed you could fly, well, yeah, I think you could fly. I played that in my mind for days. So I used to walk up the steps on the porch. It was a very long porch. And on the side of the porch, there was no railing. There was railing in the front, and there was railing going up the steps, but there was no railing on the side. There was a railing on one side, just not the other side. So I used to run as fast as I could and jump and start believing I could fly. I would believe it. I could fly, I could fly, I could fly, I could fly. Boom. I'd fall. I did it over and over and over, and I thought, gosh, what am I doing so flipping wrong that I can't fly? Granny said if I tried and if I believed I could fly, I would fly. And I thought, well, maybe I'm believing wrong. Maybe I'm imagining myself with wings coming out my back, and I just, like a beautiful angel, sprout these wings and start flying up in the sky. So I tried some more. And I changed my thought pattern. Well, if I believe I can fly, and if I know I can fly, then I don't need wings to fly. Kind of like Peter Pan, you know? So I thought, So I kept on, and then one day, I was in a total different mood, and I just knew I was going to fly. And I ran as fast as I could again and jumped off the porch, waiting for the thump. But there was no thump. I felt like I was suspended in air forever. And I remember looking down, and I thought, oh my God, what do I do now? What do I do now? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And then all of a sudden, thump. So it was probably maybe 4 or 5 seconds that I was in midair. Just sitting there in midair. And then I panicked. Most people think I'm crazy. You might. But it scared me. It scared me so bad, I never tried to fly again. Because I freaked out. But I know I was suspended in midair. I know it was. Now, if I truly believed in myself, would I fail? See, sometimes we believe, and sometimes we want to do something, but also sometimes we bite off more than we can chew, right? Maybe that's what I did. I just wanted it so bad, and then when I got it, I didn't know what to do with it. Over the years, the things that I've seen, a lot of things unexplainable. That's what created my belief system. That's why I know I am divinely Rebecca. We are all from the divine. So I believe anything's possible. And if I could be living proof to other people that I can fly, maybe a lot more people will spread wings. So my major why is because I want to live. I want to be here for my kids, and I want to see the next greatest thing there is to see. The next unexplainable that no one can explain. I want to be here and see it. I want to experience it. And who knows? Maybe if I can level up enough, just maybe, I can fly. So that's why I'm here. That is my why. Everything is energy. Energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be transmuted. Each and every one of us is an energy source. And we're all a collective, so therefore we're all connected. So if I can level up far enough to help somebody else out there, maybe even you, it's worth it to stay here. If I can be anything in this world and be remembered as the greatest mom ever, that's good enough. But if I don't take care of me, and if I don't level up, then there's no possibilities to fly at all. So that's why I'm here. That's my why. And I'm dedicated. And I'm motivated. And I will accomplish everything I set out to do. I'll do it for my children, and I'll do it for you. But I will also do it for me too. Sometimes people look that when you do something for yourself, you're selfish. On the contrary, That's selfless. I've spent my entire life doing for other people. And in the end result, this is where I'm at today. I've had several major surgeries. I died in one and I came back. I've had multiple strokes, high blood pressure. I've been there. I've been so sick that I just can't move. I've been so swollen in my legs that if you touch them, just with your finger, you'd leave a dent at least an inch. I've been so swollen and I've been so big before that it was hard to move and hard to breathe at all. I've been there. And I don't want to go back. I don't want to die. I want to live. I want to live to see so many amazing miracles happen. And if I have to be the one to stand here, if I have to be the one to be ridiculed or the haters yell at, if I have to show myself, embarrass myself, or feel insecure to do that, I'll do it. Because I want it. I want me. Because without me, there is none of these experiences to be experienced. And I will never know how to fly. So if you're still interested, you still want to be on my journey, follow me. You never know. Maybe you'll be the one to fly first. Okay, so this is my oh no, I forgot again mask created by my beautiful daughter. See? So I forgot to tell you, if you want to follow me on my journey, hit the subscribe button. And if you liked what I had to say, or you think I'm crazy, either way, hit the like button. And if you want to share my silliness with everybody else, then hit the share button. Bye.
Bye.